Placentation. See, the arrangement of the ovules within the ovary. The arrangement of the ovules within the ovary is called placentation. Is called placentation. This placentation has different types. In those, marginal, axial, parietal, basal, central, and free central placentations are there. We have to discuss this one. Marginal placentation. The ovary is the unilacular. Here the ovary is unilacular. Here it is one lacule. Only one lacule is there. And the ovules are born along the ventral suture of the ovary. This type of placentation is called marginal placentation. See here, it is a diagram. The ovules are born at the ventral suture of the ovary. Ventral suture. Here the ovules are born at the ventral suture of the ovary. Here is the only one lacule is there. Example, the dolichos, pia, and fasciolus are Fabaceae family members. Example, Fabaceae family members. Example, the dolichos and fasciolus aureus, like that. Examples, Fabaceae family members. And second one, the axial placentation. Second one is the axial placentation. See, the ovules are attached to a central axis present in the bilacular to multilacular ovary. Right in the bilacular to multilacular ovary. See here, 5 lacules are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lacules are there. Here the ovules are attached to the axis, central axis. The ovules are attached to the central axis. These are the ovules. Ovules are attached to the central axis. That's why we are calling the axial placentation. Ovules are attached to the central axis and present in the bilacular, which means 2 lacules. 2 lacules to multilacular, which means more number of lacules are there. Here it is a 5 lacules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we have to remember the ovules are attached to the central axis. This type of placentation is called axial placentation. Example, hibiscus. And the next placentation is a parietal placentation. Here the ovules are born on the inner walls of the ovary. Here the ovules are born on the inner walls of the ovary. See here. These are the ovules. Ovules are born on the inner walls of the ovary. Here it is the placenta. The ovules are born on the inner walls of the ovary. Here it is the inner wall. The ovules are born on the inner walls of the ovary. This type of ovary is called parietal placentation. Example, cucurbita and brassica. And next one, free central placentation. Here the ovules are born on the central axis without septa. Central axis without septa. Ovules are born on the central axis with septa, that is called axial placentation. Here the ovules are born on the central axis without septa, is called free central placentation. See here, there is no septa here. There is no septa. That's why it is a free central. The ovules are born on the central axis. There is no septa. This type of placentation is called free central placentation. Example, dianthus and prime rose. And the last one, that is a basal placentation. Here the placenta develops at the base. That's why we are calling the basal placentation. The placenta develops at the base of the ovary. The placenta develops at the base of the ovary and a single ovule is attached to it. This type of placentation is called basal placentation. See here, the ovary is here it is there, and only a single ovule is present at the base. base of the placenta. Single ovule which is present at the base of the placenta. This type of placentation is called basal placentation, which means here are arranged in the basal part. Here example sunflower, marigold and tridax.